This is the time we have all been waiting for. The topic that has been waiting weeks on weeks on weeks, years. I'm not gonna say years on years, but we have been waiting for this man to return to the octagon since he got fucking demolished as an alcoholic.
Oh, no.
Now he's returning as a sober man.
He destroyed.
Conor McGregor, ladies and gentlemen, UFC 257. He is back. Cerrone doesn't fucking count.
Nah, he dogged him in 40 seconds.
Fuck that.
40 seconds.
This is his real comeback versus a real opponent that's going to give him a real challenge.
Alright.
Cerrone was, let's fucking sell some pay-per-view fucking tickets in New York. This is our second time.
He sold the second most last year in that fight alone.
So, this is the real deal with Poirier. I would love to get your opinions on this, Mr. Huey. It's the second time around. Winner of this gets to fight my man, Khabib.
Everyone knows I fuck with McGregor heavy. That's my boy. I'm not going to be blind to the fact that Poirier is a really, really fucking good fighter. That man is a great fighter as well. This one's going to be interesting. Bro, the thing I love about it is people are counting my boy McGregor out because he only fought once last year, but he had plans to fight 4 times last year, and then once everything fell through and there was no fans, Dana didn't want him fighting if there was no fans. Not a lot of people know that. He literally tried to get fights, released screenshots between him and Dana. Dana did not want him fighting without fans because of his draw and how much he brings in. This shit, though, him coming back to fight Poirier is crazy. I'm super excited for this fight. I think McGregor's one of the GOATs. That's just facts.
He is. I'll give it to him. He's one of the GOATs in, fighting. Man, dude. Honestly, though, like, if you're talking, strictly, the fights, it's kind of hard to put him in the top, 3, top 4.
I'd put him in top 5, though. I agree with you there, though.
He might be hitting that top. He might be hitting number 5.
Yeah.
But,
I agree. I wouldn't consider him the GOAT or number 2 even, but he's one of the GOATs.
If you're talking he changed the game, you got to put him at number 1.
And he was the first double champ.
Exactly. He changed the game.
First double champ.
He'll be remembered as a GOAT of changing the game. Yeah. But for, fighting, he'll definitely be, in my opinion, I respect him as a fighter. Yeah. He definitely has that respect. But if we're talking, strictly GOATs, we're fighting right now, he's definitely maybe not in that conversation for me. But definitely in the GOATs of changing the game. Much respect for it. He'll always be remembered for that.
I feel you there, but I definitely feel like he is in the conversation as one of the GOATs for strictly fighting as well. First double champ. He's got some of the quickest knockouts in the history of the UFC.
No, he does.
And he's just a baller, bro. Certified. But getting back to that, though, with him versus Poirier, the only thing I see that actually would hurt him is what a lot of people are saying. He didn't fight a lot last year. Poirier was busy.
Active.
He was fighting. Not constantly, but he
taking L's.
He was
being active.
I mean, he beat up Hooker pretty bad. Hooker's a top contender. Poirier is nothing to play with, and their first fight, a lot of people don't know, they're fighting up now. They're fighting up a weight class. Because they're fighting at, I believe they're fighting at 170.
No, yeah, because it's the lightweight,
right? Yeah, but lightweight's 155.
Wait, no, I thought this is the 155, though. Is this 170?
I think they're fighting at 170. I'm pretty sure they're fighting at 170.
Oh, and then the winner will just go back down to 155.
Yeah, for the title, I think. But I'm pretty sure.
If it's at 170, then I kind of think Conor fights better at 170, though.
Dude,
I feel like
the thing with him, it's really weird because I think he fights better at a heavier weight, but then also when he drops down to featherweight, bro, his power's too much for the featherweights. You know what I mean?
Because when he fought at 170,
yeah,
the first time he fought Nate, it was at 155, I believe.
Yeah, I think so.
And he gassed out.
Yeah.
When he was at 175,
170,
or 170, sorry, he was able to keep that kind of stamina where he looked nice and he looked sharp. He fought Cerrone, I honestly believe, at 170.
I'm pretty sure he did.
And he looked sharp.
Good, yeah.
Granted, like I said, against a fucking guy that should be in a retirement home right now.
That's okay. He's still a good fighter.
He looked fucking nice and he looked sharp.
Yeah.
So personally, I actually think advantage of McGregor in the 170. I think that's his sharpest. Pound for pound, I think he's sharpest right now.
Oh yeah, but there's no chance though that he loses this fight, in my opinion. Even with Poirier being busy and McGregor is gonna come in and promised me a fucking masterpiece, and he's gonna deliver.
He did say that.
He
said
promised
that.
a fucking masterpiece,
And
I think he's gonna come back and he's gonna just shut everyone up that's been his critic for being out for a year since last January. Bro, he's gonna come in and he's gonna fucking dominate. I think he's really gonna dominate that fight.
What if it goes to the ground?
I think McGregor's ground game is very, very underrated, and I think Poirier's is very overrated.
Really? You think this is overrated?
Yeah, I think he's better standing up, and I think McGregor obviously is better standing up. But when it goes to the ground, I give advantage to McGregor.
Really?
Yeah.
It's gonna be interesting.
Nah, I don't think it's gonna be interesting.
I think it is because I think you're thinking too much of the first fight when they're fucking rooks.
I'm not sleeping on Poirier. I understand. And Poirier's been busy.
Busy veterans.
Yeah.
His last like five
I just
fights.
think McGregor's different.
Khabib, Ferguson, I believe he fought Ferguson, right?
I believe so.
Khabib, Ferguson, Hooker. What's his name? He just took the L to. Why did I just blank on his name? He just took the L to him. It was his last fight, I believe.
No, he beat Hooker in his last fight.
No. But didn't he fight? He beat. He beat him. What's his name? He just lost to Khabib.
Gaethje?
Gaethje. He beat
Did
Gaethje.
he fight Gaethje?
He beat Gaethje too.
Interesting.
He beat Gaethje.
Interesting.
He beat Gaethje. So dude,
he wasn't the interim champion.
Hey,
bro, I'm not putting it past Poirier to win. He's been the interim champion.
He's fought some good fights.
Yeah.
Granted, he's taking some L's too.
Won to McGregor.
But dude, that's like
hard to, bro.
Bro, that was hothead Justin Poirier.
But
do you going and throw hands?
Okay, yeah, but I understand, and like that's what I'm saying. I'm not counting him out. He's a vet now. He's got more experience. He's fought more fights. But bro, imagine going into a fight with someone that you knew already knocked you out before.
Okay, let's say
that's in the back of your head.
No, it is for sure. Okay, I'm gonna put it on record right now. I'm not hyping up Justin Poirier, but I'm just putting it into reality.
I think
this
Poirier
guy
is a really good fighter.
He's a good fighter,
and he's very improved.
Lock it in. I do think if I had to put money on it, Conor McGregor will win this fight.
Yeah.
But now let's get to the bigger picture. Conor McGregor versus Khabib too. Is that what's gonna happen?
Oh yeah,
next?
Winner of this fight, I think. The whole thing with that is we've been talking about this. Khabib is kind of holding up the division because Dana White doesn't know what he's trying to do.
Dude, okay.
Because if Khabib retires, and he calls it like he said he was, then the winner of this fight fights Gaethje for the real title.
No, yeah. So I'm gonna say this, but I don't want to get too much into it because I want to save it for after this fight.
Yeah.
But we might have to get into it a little bit because I know his reactions might be a little crazy, ladies and gentlemen. But if you're a true UFC fan, if Conor McGregor wins this fight and is to fight Khabib again, if you're a real UFC fan, you know that is such a waste of time, dude. Like, that is just a fucking
waste of time,
dude. That could be so embarrassing.
Are you kidding me? That's the fight to make.
Be so embarrassing for him.
Oh my god.
Dude, okay. No. Put the money sales and all just think strictly like
he's
these
gonna
men
bro. It's his
going
second time.
into the octagon.
He knows what to expect now.
It doesn't matter. Everybody knows what to expect.
Okay, but
all
still,
28,
bro.
all 28
bro, I don't
knows.
care,
Dude,
bro.
That is such a.
That is the fuck, bro.
GFP. Let's get somebody like.
I think McGregor's gonna take it more personal.
Really?
He
think it's gonna be way more personal?
He literally said when he lost to Khabib, he was like, "Bro, I've been drinking whiskey this whole fight camp. I just dropped proper 12." Like,
he's an alcoholic,
bro. No, I don't. Yeah, and now he's gonna take this shit seriously. And be like, "Damn, I let this fool beat me after all the shit I was talking about. Now I gotta come in and prove some shit."
Okay, can you at least admit he's a active recovering alcoholic?
No, because he's not.
Are you sure?
Yes. Just because he's got his own brand that's going crazy, he's not an alcoholic. Jorge Masvidal, own brand now of tequila. LeBron James, own brand of tequila. Bro, athletes get into
these guys don't show up to fucking press conferences. Conor could have been drunk that night fighting. Who knows? Who knows? Actually, that is a very big.
And he did pretty fucking good for someone that was drunk.
But we'll see, ladies and gentlemen. But one thing though that I did mess up on our last episode last week that you guys may have caught or maybe have not. Who knows? Let us know in the comments. I did say Mr. Huey did want to bring up a fight, and it is scheduled for this fight card instead.
The co-main,
for
bruh.
UFC 257, Mr. Huey. How about you take over?
I'll take it away right here. All right,
talk about this one.
So the co-main for this McGregor-Poirier card was just added very recently, I believe within the last couple weeks. And this fight is the perfect lead-up to the Conor-Poirier fight. This fight is in the same weight class with two guys who are also vying to try and get a title shot very soon. This division is absolutely loaded. We all know this. The top 7 in this division can all be champions, to be honest. And this division is loaded. We got Michael Chandler, his first fight in the UFC, coming over from Bellator as their former champion, fighting Dan Hooker as the co-main. I got a couple thoughts on this. I think this is a very good fight for both of them. I think for Hooker, because Chandler's coming over and is looked at as a straight contender for the championship, for him, if he wins this fight, he had a very good fight against Poirier. That was one of the fights of the year, honestly, and it had some crazy output in terms of strikes and stuff. So him coming in and getting a title shot guy after an L is very big for him, for Dan Hooker. If he wins that against Chandler, he's lobbied into that top 5 now, where we talked about the top 7 guys could all be champions. He's gonna get another big fight. That's probably a main event. Because this is only a co-main because it's Poirier and McGregor. Like, it's such a big card to be on.
Oh, yeah.
And for Chandler, it's like, for him to get his first fight in the UFC to a guy who's coming up the ranks now and has challenged some of the best guys, it's very good for him too, because if he goes and shows out, like everyone's been talking about, he's in the championship contender. So for both of them, this fight has very, very big meaning.
A lot of people aren't kind of sleeping on too. This is kind of a little bit of a Bellator versus UFC in a way, because if Michael Chandler loses this fight, man, that is such just a bad look on Bellator, honestly. Because I believe Michael Chandler was their 155 champion. Yeah. The last,
he was champ for a while.
I want to say 2 years almost, a year and a half, 2 years he's been going on the reign there. And if he comes down here to the UFC and loses to Dan Hooker, is no wash. He's no garbage fighter. Yeah. But he's ranked number 6 right now. If you're gonna lose to the number 6 right off the bat, oh my god,
that's a big step back though.
That's an awful look right there.
Bro, it's big risk reward for both of them. It's a big risk reward for him and Hooker. Both need this win.
Oh, definitely.
In the worst way.
Honestly though,
especially in a division this loaded.
Win this.
I do too. I like Hooker a lot.
I really want Hooker to win this.
If anyone wants to watch a fight that will put you on the UFC, you're not the biggest UFC fan and you need some entertainment to put you on one, go on YouTube right now and look up highlights of Dustin Poirier versus Dan Hooker this last year.
Amazing
in
fight.
2020. That fight was insane, and they were ready to go 2 more rounds, bro. If you want to go watch a fight with some output, go watch that fight right now. That fight will have you very entertained. That was a great fight. But yeah, that's a big risk and reward for both of them. Because if Chandler comes in and you're Hooker and you lose to some guy straight out of Bellator that's like, oh, got all this hype, well, your hype train's getting stalled big time. And if you're Chandler and you're coming over and like they're thinking of you as like a contender for a championship, like you were a fill-in if someone got hurt for a championship fight off the bat, like they're just gonna be like, dude, you just came and lost to our 6. Like you're like 8-9.
What is this?
Like get out of here. Like you're gonna have to work your way up. Like this is UFC, not Bellator. Like
huge risk and reward, like you said, Mr. Shoe. Yep. But ladies and gentlemen,
it's gonna be fun to watch.
That's gonna wrap up your UFC 257. And let us know in the comments who you have winning this fight. You got McGregor or you got Poirier. Who do you got for that co-main event? You got that Bellator pussy or you got the UFC bull? Let us know in the comments for that one. Thank you for tuning in like always. Thank you for showing the support.
Make
sure you
like,
fucking
with your boys.
You comment, and you subscribe. We out.